Subscribe.
Today we're making our way to Dali Old Town. There are two parts of Dali. One is more of a modern, more localized area that has where the train comes to. That's where we live. It's called Shagwan. The Old Town is a beautiful old town called Gucheng. There are 6 miles or about 12, 13, 14 kilometers between Dali New Town and Dali Old Town. So between the two cities, we have several villages, and this is where more of the local Bai people live. So as you can see behind me, we've got one of the gates here, and this is pretty tall. You can tell how high and tall it is. This is to fortify the inside of the city. Once you're in here, it's like a little private, perfect Chinese little town with running water. Now this, before it was a tourist town, this area was meant to wash your clothes, wash your body, work with your children. It was kind of a gathering of the city too, so it's just beautiful and very functional. It was a place where everybody came. It's really lovely. It's like the perfect little Chinese area. And finding out about this city, when I was asking some questions, they said before the tourist attractions really came here, this was a place where people would have little small vendors, so more like a street food market or more like a small clothes market. Now they have a Starbucks in here and a McDonald's and a Pizza Hut. It's definitely a tourist attraction, but they've said it's just changed, which is good and bad. You know, it's got the tourism and the money, but also we lose some of the local flair. Right here we have someone selling their paintings. Beautiful. Oh yeah. With this being a local tourist attraction, the 6 of us, since we have such a large family, also draw a lot of attention. And so, as we pass people, we notice that we are getting smiles and waves and hellos. It's really sweet to have people that are so kind to us and are wanting to speak to us. Here we are in the heart of Gucheng, or Old Town. They have a center area that you can climb and look from, so it's kind of a watchtower, and it's got gates underneath it, and now they've made this bottom part into a museum. 这个是什么?
鱿鱼，超大鱿鱼。
鱿鱼. So this is bacon wrapped around some type of mushroom. This is lotus. These are hot dogs, probably out of pork. These are different types of meat and different body parts of meat. It's all sheep. And then you have octopus up here and squid down here.
This is one of my favorite snacks. It's called xiaokao, and it's made out of sheep, and it is so delicious, a little bit spicy, but perfect.
So they
I'm going to put a little bit of hot pepper on
Oh,
it,
cool, okay.
make it a little bit spicy.
All right. Like a lot spicy?
Like very spicy, yes. I'll have to get some water after this.
Here we are in front of the shop here. These scarves are 15 kwai, which is about $1.75, and these shawls here are 50 kwai, and they're $7.50. So a pretty good deal on some shawls. If you want to come see us, we'll take you shopping. Directly behind me is a mountain that's 14,000 feet high. So it's one of the highest mountains in this area. And then as we pop around here, McDonald's behind me. And then all the way down the hill, we've got back here a lake. And so it goes straight into the lake. Okay, here's what we came for. We're right outside of Chris's favorite place to buy these rose pastries that we like so well. And we're gonna walk in there and buy a few, and we'll taste them and kind of show you what the inside of them looks like. It's rose. It's actual rose, and they've sweetened it. And so it's got a real flowery taste, but it is sweet. It's really nice. So Chris just paid Shirkwai, which is what, $1.50? Mm-hmm. $1.50 for 6 of these. So we're gonna try the inside of these. So, okay. So when you take them out, you know, they're about the size of a small biscuit. And then they look like they have maybe a little bit of brushed butter or something sweet on top. Maybe a little bit of more. So anyway. It's kind of like a puff pastry. It's real flaky. And then the inside is the roses, and they've sweetened them. It's good. There's a little bit of a fruit taste to it, isn't it? Really good. Here's the guy that loves these things.
Which, to be honest, I'm in the minority of people who love these, especially among foreigners. I think they're delicious, very sweet, filled with rose petals and whatnot, but this taste is not for everybody. It's definitely for me, though.
Here we are in the center of Old Town Dali. The middle, right behind us is the center tower that we've talked about before. One end to the other, north to south, east to west, is 1 mile exactly square. And so this has become a major tourist attraction. And one of the reasons is because it's on the way to Tiger Leaping Gorge and Lijiang, which are both really big tourist attractions. Now in the early 2000s, a major spike in tourism here, and they made several bed and breakfasts and places that you can stay. So if you want, you can come here and actually stay in Old Town. I love this on these little alleyways. Look at that. There's a restaurant back there. I think maybe Chris Cotton should take me on a date. What do you think?
That's right.
I love this dress shop. Check out these dresses back here. This one is so cute. Check this out. It's like a perfect little paradise. Oh, there's Pizza Hut. Down Pizza Hut. Coming with us today. We had a great time with you in Old Town, and maybe someday you can come and go with us here. Hi, Carrick. Subscribe!